Hello, sir. How are you? Okay, let me explain to you the flow of the task so that you can test it at your end as well. Uh, uh, as in my case, I just took one username and one password, and I just connected one Google Sheet with that. But in your case, it was too many sheets there because you have connected each sheet with each username and password. So you can link them here as well. Let me explain to you how you can do that too. So you will have to put the username of that account, then you will have to put the password of account there, and then you will have to put the sheet ID of that account. And one thing, you will have to make them public sheets access for the time being, once we are testing, because later on you can make it private. I will tell you, you have to give access to the board's email. I will share you that email so that the board has access to that sheet. You can remove the you can change the status from public to private again, but giving access to the board's email only. I will share you that too, no problem. Now here you will have to put username and passwords and the sheet ID. What is the sheet ID? Sheet ID is basically this. From here you will have to copy this from your Google Sheet, and you will have to put it there, so it will link to that Google Sheet. Okay, now this is the sheet from where the user bot will automatically pick your username, password, sheet ID, and messages. Here are a few examples of messages, so that we don't need to send same message again and again, because if our bot will send the same message over again and again to the multiple users, what will happen? The Twitter will detect you that the bot is working there, and they may block you. So you just have to put different messages. You can just randomize them and put them each in one line. The bot will automatically pick randomly one of them for sending the user. So for each user it would be a similar message but slightly different, so you just modify it in a way. So I'm sure you got my that point. Now let me move to the sheet which is related with the users whose ID I have already pasted there. This was the ID that I have already put there. You can see that I have already put there. So you just have to put it there, and you will have to put the usernames here. Now what the bot will do, bot will be keep running there on the server. It will come to this username, this password, and after that it will go to there, and it will automatically pick these usernames, and it will start searching them one by one on the Twitter, and then it will start sending them message that you have already pasted it there. After that, what will happen, it will, whatever the user, it will send a message, it will just put the status as done, that message has been sent, and it will keep going. If any user has blocked the bot and it's not allowing the user to send you message, I mean, if some user has blocked you that you cannot block this username from which we are sending the message, then it will leave them as blank, or we can put it there, that blocked by user. I will change it. Once the bot will send messages to all these users, then bot will start waiting for their response. It will check that whether the user has sent a reply or not. If it didn't, what it will do, it will just take a while to check that either a reply is, the user responded against our bot's message or not. If not, it will just take few minutes to check that. After that it will go back, and then it will start with the second username and second password, and then it will take the Google Sheet attached with that account, from where the bot has to pick the usernames to search on Twitter. Then it will search that users like this way, and then it will send them a message as well. And then again, after sending the message, it will check their responses. If they send, fine, it will just put it there what response they have sent to the bot, or the username from which the bot is sending the message. Now that part done. Once it completed, it gone through all these username, it will just go back to the first user again, and then it will repeat the process, and it will again check if any message hasn't been sent. It will do it again, it will send the message again. If some you have added few more users in between the bot was working, it will just check them that which username is there, and the bot hasn't sent him message, so it will check those usernames and it will send them message as well. And then it will check the responses of all the users to which we didn't get any response. If any user has responded till then, it will just put it there. So this is the whole flow of the task. Now let me go to the server where the board is deployed. So here is our board file. Now I'm just going to run that file. So this is the way the board will start working, and it will launch a browser. It will automatically, it will take your username and passwords, and then it will obviously start messaging to our sheet. This is basically, now it's going to log in our uh, Twitter account. Now you can see that it's automatically logged into that username. Now it will going to search those usernames one by one to send them message. So now you can see, now it's on Twitter, and now it will start sending them message one by one by searching it in the search bar. Now current user is he. You can see that now it just going to that user. So you can see on the console as well. So here it has just sent a message, if you can see at the bottom. And here I just want to show you one thing more. You can see this is, now it's moving to the next user. So here it's going to send in message as well. Now you can see that it's just opening the chat and just doing the message. Here I just want to show you one more thing, that you can see that this is the user, it just searched there, and now its status has been changed. So this is the flow of the task, basically how it's working on the uh, on our basically on our server. And it's checking if already a user has sent a message, it is just skipping those users. So these are all those users to which now you can see that this is the new user, and it's just sent a message. You can see at the bottom right side, it just sent a message from our picking from our Google sheet from here. Okay, and by using this account and by searching all these users, so whose status was not done, it just sent the message to that user only. It just is searching for, it's going through all those users, but it's sending the message to only those users whose status is still not done. Hope so you have understood everything, and if you have any question, feel free to ask. Thanks and have a nice day.